Good day, everyone. I'm Janfrit C. Makahilig from BTZ Autotech 2A, and my topic for Auto 2 is Valve and Seat Service. Definition: Ang valve and seats service ay tumutukoy sa maintenance at repair ng engine valves at ng kanilang mga valve seats na mahalagang bahagi ng combustion process ng makina. Importance in engine performance and longevity. Optimal engine function. Ang maayos na gumagana ng valve and valve seats ay napakahalaga para panatili ang efficiency ng makina. Sila ang responsable sa tamang pagpasok ng air-fuel mixture sa combustion chamber at sa maayos na paglabas ng exhaust gases pagkatapos ng combustion. Impact on power and efficiency. Kapag worn out o damage ang valve and valve seats, nagreresulta ito sa mahina ang power ng makina, mataas ang konsumo ng fuel, at maraming usok o emissions. Dahil dito, bumababa ang overall performance ng sasakyan. Ang hindi maayos na sealing ng valves ay nagdudulot ng kawalan ng tamang compression sa combustion chamber, kaya hindi nasusunog ng buo ang air-fuel mixture. Prevention of engine damage. Ang regular na valve at valve seat service ay nakakatulong para maiwasan ang mas malalang problema sa makina gaya ng valve burning, seat recession at loss of compression na kadalasang nagiging sanhi ng magastos na repair. Longevity of engine components. Sa pamamagitan ng pagtiyak na maayos ang kondisyon ng valve and valve seats, mapapahaba mo ang buhay ng makina at ng bahagi nito. Dahil dito, maiiwasan ang madalas na pagkasira at makakatipid ka sa oras at gastos sa maintenance. Components overview. Valves function. Ang valves ang kumokontrol sa daloy ng hangin at fuel papasok sa combustion chamber sa pamamagitan ng intake valves at sa paglabas naman ng exhaust gases sa pamamagitan ng exhaust valves. Binubuksan at isinasara ang mga ito sa tamang oras ayon sa engine cycle upang matiyak ang optimal performance at efficiency ng makina. Kapag tama ang timing ng pagbukas at pagsasara ng valves, nagkakaroon ng maayos na combustion process, mas malakas ang hatak at mas matipid ang gasolina ang sasakyan. The intake valve types. Intake valves allows the air-fuel mixture to enter the combustion chamber, ensuring that enough air and fuel combine for efficient combustion. Mas malaki ito kumpara sa exhaust valves para mas maraming hangin at gasolina ang pumasok na tumutulong sa mas malakas na power output at mas maayos na takbo ng makina. Exhaust gas valve. Exhaust valves. Exhaust valves naman ang nagre-release ng exhaust gases pagkatapos ng combustion process. Karaniwan, mas maliit ang exhaust valves kumpara sa intake valves dahil sa magkakaibang pressure dynamic at terminal conditions na nararanasan nila sa loob ng makina. Valve seats' role in sealing and performance. Ang valve seats ay nagsisilbing sealing surface para sa mga valve kapag nakasara ang mga ito. Tum- Tungkulin nilang pigilan ang pagtakas ng mga gases at tiyakin na may tamang compression sa loob ng combustion chamber sa pamamagitan ng maayos na sealing na papanatili ang efficiency ng combustion process kaya mas maganda ang hatak ng makina at mas matipid sa fuel performance. Na pagkakaupo ang maayos na pagkakaupo o seating ng valve ay nakatutulong para mapanatili ang engine efficiency dahil napipigilan nito ang tagas ng hangin o gas at nasisiguro ang tamang compression sa loob ng combustion chamber. Kapag poorly seated ang valves, nagreresulta ito sa mahinang performance ng makina, mataas na emissions, at posibleng engine damage dahil sa hindi mabalanseng combustion kaya mahalaga ang regular na inspection at valve seat maintenance upang mapanatili ang maayos na takbo ng maha mahabang buhay ng engine. Common issues. Symptoms of valves and seats problems: rough idle, inconsistent engine performance at idle, often causes by improper sealing and or misalignment of valves. Loss of power, a noticeable decrease in engine power and acceleration which can result from excess gases not being expelled efficiently or air-fuel mixture not entering properly. Increased increased emissions, higher level of unburnt fuel or excess gases due to incomplete incomplete combustion often linked to valve sealing issues. Engine misfire occurs when one or more cylinder fails to fire properly, often due to faulty valve or seats affecting compressions. Cause of wear and damage: overheating, excessive temperatures can warm valve seats and cause valves to loosen their shape, leading to poor sealing and performance. Improper adjustments: incorrect valve lash or clearance can lead to valve not seating properly, resulting in wear and potential damage over time. Contamination: dirt, debris, or oil contamination can cause wear on valve seats and stems, leading to premature failure. Material fatigue: repeated terminal cycling and mechanical stress can weaken valve materials leading to cracks or breaks. Inspection procedures. Visual inspection techniques. Exterior examination: inspect the valve and seat surfaces for visible signs of wear, cracks, or pitting. Look for discoloration or burning marks that may indicate overheating. Check for carbon deposits. Examine the valves, face, and seats for carbon buildup, which can affect sealing and performance. Cleaning surfaces as necessary. Clean surfaces as necessary to assess condition accurately. Inspect valve springs. Ensure that valve springs can are Inspect valve springs. Ensure that valve springs are intact and not sagging or broken, as this can affect valve operation. Measuring valve seats concentricity. Dial indicator method. Use a dial indicator to measure the run out of the valve seat. Place the indicator on the seat and rotate the valve to check for any deviations for true concentricity. Taper gauge. Employ a taper gauge to assess the seat's width, and ensure it meets specifications. This helps identify any irregularities that could affect sealing. Check for wear and damage. Wear measurement. Use caliper or micrometers to measure the thickness of the valve and seats. Compare measurements against manufacturer's specification to determine wear levels. Check for free play. As- Assess the valve system to guide clearance using feeler gauges. Excessive clearance can indicate wear that may require replacement or reconditioning. Visual inspection of components. Inspect related components such as valve guides and retainers for signs of wear or damage that can impact valve's performance. Reconditioning process. Grinding valves. Steps and tools used. Preparation. Cleaning. Thoroughly clean the valves to remove any carbon deposits and contaminants. Inspection. Check for any visible damage or wear before proceeding. Grinding process. Mounting. Secure the valve in a valve grinding machine using a collet or holder. Angle selection. Use the appropriate grinding stone, typically a 45-degree stone for a valve face. Grinding. Rotate the valve against the grinding stone, applying light pressure. Move the valve back and forth across the stone to ensure an even grind. Checking. Periodically check Periodically check the valve face for proper finish and contact area. Tools used. Valve grinder is specialized machine for grinding valve faces. Grinding stone. Different stones for various angles. Example 30 degrees, 40 degrees, 60 degrees. Digit dial indicator to measure the concentricity and ensure proper grinding. Grinding seats importance of angle and proper techniques. Importance of angles. Seat angles, typically a 45-degree angle, is used for the main seat with additional angles 30 degrees and 60 degrees for enhancing airflow and sealing. Interference angle ensures a tight seal between the valve and seats, compensating for any slight angle difference during reconditioning. Proper technique. Three-angle valve job involves grinding the seat at three different angles to optimize airflow and sealing. First angle, main seat angle, is usually 45 degrees. Second angle, 60 degrees to remove material below the seats. for better flow. Third angle 30 degrees to smooth the transition between the seat and cylinder head. Checking the seat width or wide ensures that the seat width is within manufacturer specifications, typically 116 to 332 inches. Final inspection. Contact pattern. Use lapping compound to check the contact pattern between the valve and seats, ensuring even contact across the surface. Concentricity check. Measure the seat's concentricity to confirm proper alignment and sealing. When to replace valves and seats. Signs of wear or damage. Cracks. Cracks or chips. Visible cracks or chips on the valve face or seat indicates the need for replacement. Excessive wear. If the valve or seat thickness is below manufacturer's specification, replacement is necessary. Burned or pitted surfaces. Severe burning or pitting can compromise sealing and performance. Poor sealing. If a vacuum test shows significant leakage, it can indicate that the valve or seat is no longer sealing properly. Performance issue, rough, idle, or misfire symptoms. Symptoms of poor engine performance can be linked to faulty valves or seats. Increased oil consumption. Worn valves can lead to oil entering the combustion chamber, resulting in higher oil consumption. Step-by-step replacement process. Step-by-step replacement process preparation. Gather tools and parts. Ensure you have the necessary tools. For example, valve spring, compressor, socket set, and replacement parts, new valves, and seats. Clean the work area. Keep the workplace clean and organized and free of debris. Remove the cylinder head. Disconnecting components. Removing any components obstructing access to the cylinder head, example intake manifold and exhaust manifold, unbolting the cylinder head, carefully unbolting and lifting the cylinder head from the engine block. Remove old valves and seats. Use a valve spring compressor. Compress the valve spring to remove the keepers and springs. Then take the valves. Remove valve seats if applicable. Remove valve seats. If applicable, use a counterbore tool to remove old valve seats. Install new valves and seats. Insert new seats. Install new valve seats ensuring they are properly seated and aligned. Install new valves. Place the new valves into the guides and secure them with the spring and keepers. Reassemble the cylinder head. Reattach the cylinder head. Carefully place the cylinder head back onto the engine block and torque the bolts to manufacturer specification. Reconnect components. Reattach any components that were removed during the disassembly. Final checks. Inspect for leaks after reassembly, checking for check for any sign of leaks or issues, perform a test run, start the engine and motor for any abnormal sounds or performance issue. Importance of following manufacturer specifications. Ensure proper ensures proper fit and function. Adhering to specification guarantees that the new valves and seats fits correctly and functions as intended. Maintains engine performance. Following guidelines helps maintain optimal engine performance and longevity. Prevent future issues. Proper installing reduces the risk of premature wear or failure, saving time and cost associated with future repairs. Testing and quality control. Methods for testing valve sealing. Valve testing, yung, the purpose to check the sealing capability of the valve against the sea. Procedure set up. Attach a vacuum gauge to the intake or exhaust port of the cylinder head. Application: create a vacuum using a hand-operated vacuum pump or a dedicated vacuum testing tool. Observation: monitoring the gauge. A stable reading indicates good sealing, while a drop in vacuum suggests leakage. Advantages: quick and effective methods to identify sealing issues without disassembly. Pressure testing purpose to assess the integrity of the valve and seats under pressure. Procedure: setup seals the seals the combustion chamber and apply compressed air through the spark plug hole. Observation: listen to hissing sounds around the valve area. This indicates air escaping and poor sealing. Advantages: provides an provides a clear indication of leakage and helps identify specific area of failure. Fluid testing purpose to visually confirm sealing by checking or for fluid leaks. Procedure: set up, fill the combustion chamber with a suitable fluid, for example, mineral oil. Observation: check for any fluid leaking past the valve seats, which indicates a failure to seal properly. Advantages to directly show the effectiveness of the valve seal. Lapping purpose to improve the contact surface between the valve and seats. Procedure: setup. Apply a lapping compound to the valve face and rotate it against the seat. Observation: inspect the contact pattern after lapping. It should be even and consistent. Advantages: enhances sealing and can correct minor imperfections. Ensure proper fit and function after service. Visual inspection. Check alignment. Ensure that valves are properly aligned with their respective seats. Inspect inspect components. Look for any signs of wear or damage on the installed parts. Torque specification. Follow manufacturer guidelines. Ensure that all bolts and fastener are torqued to the specified values to prevent leaks and ensure proper operation. Functional testing, engine startup. After reassembly, start the engine and listen for any unusual noise or vibrations. Performance monitoring. Observe engine performance, including idle, quality, and power delivery to ensure everything is functioning correctly. Post-service check. Leak test. Vacuum Conduct volume or pressure test again after service to confirm that the valves are sealing properly. Follow-up maintenance. Schedule follow-up inspection to monitor for any signs of issues that may arise after service. Conclusion: the effective replacement and testing of valves and seats are critical components in maintaining engine performance and reliability. Understanding when to replace these components following a systematic replacement process and adhering to manufacturer specification and is essential for ensuring optimal function. That's all. Thank you.